Hello, welcome back to the Red, White, and Blue Woodshop. I'm Scott, and a little update here. We haven't done much in the woodshop, but I have done a few other things. No fireside chat. It's been too damn hot. I'm wearing shorts. It's in the 60s outside. It's ridiculously warm for this time of year, so it's never been this warm. So, thought I'd talk to you about Harbor Freight nail guns. I have pretty much every one they make, so let's get talking about them, and I'll show you some features. The first one we'll talk about is the framing nailer. Oh, this thing is heavy. It does a great job, but it will wear you out. It's built this place and a couple other places. It's I think it's a 33 degree or no 22 degree nail gun. You just pull back, drop a clip in, locked and loaded, ready to kill. This one takes 2.5, 3 inch and 3.5 nails. Works great. Highly recommend it. It will wear you out though. It's one of the really heavy guns. I think it weighs 17 pounds. So holding this up all day will wear you out. The next one we'll talk about is roofing nailer. Takes coiled nails. I don't have any in here right now. I don't have any. I think I'm out. Works great. Again, it's about 13 pounds. Very heavy. About 12 pounds with a full coil of nails in it. It's heavy, but you are going, you're using it going down, so it's not like it's going to wear you out too bad. Works good. You do have to oil all these really good though. And this one takes some adjusting. So once you get it dialed in just right, it works great. Highly recommend it. Just remember, you got to get it dialed in. But it will work perfect to roof your house. You just got to get it dialed in to where it doesn't poke a hole through your shingles. Because sometimes, if you have too much air coming to it, it'll go right through your shingle. So you got to get it dialed in right. The next one, finish nailer. I think this is a 16 gauge, 15 gauge finish nailer. Again, pull the clip, squeeze, locked and loaded, ready to kill. So, trigger, works great. Oil it. There is an adjustment here, which is neat. You can adjust this pretty well. There's a little thumb screw right here. How deep you want to set your nail. I set them pretty deep because I cover everything in putty or whatever I have on hand. Works great. Highly recommend it. This is probably one of the guns I use the most. So it's a 2-inch finish nailer. It'll take, it's a 16 gauge, sorry. 16 gauge brad heads. It'll take a 3/4 all the way up to 2-inch. Highly recommend it. Works great. Never had a problem with it. It's about 4 years old. The finish nailer is my oldest gun. It's 13 or 14 years old. The newest gun is the roofing nailer because I just did the roof on top of the old workshop. The next one is, it's an all-in-one. It's a brad nailer plus a stapler. And actually this one isn't. This is a 2-inch brad nailer. It takes 18 gauge. I don't like this gun. This is the only Harbor Freight gun I really don't like. It jams quite a bit. I've taken it back, got another one, and it still jams. Even though to clear the jams, you just do this and lift that up and all that. But still, it's a pain in the butt. It jams. So the 2-inch brad nailer, I don't know. I don't use this hardly at all anymore because it does jam quite a bit. I think it's because the nails are so skinny that they bend as they're going in. So this one I don't use too much, but I do use it every once in a while though. 2-inch brad nailer, I don't know about this one. This one, this is my pin nailer from Harbor Freight. It shoots 1/2 inch to 1 inch 23 gauge pins. You can't see what you're shooting with this because it's so small. Again, it works great, but every once in a while I have to clean out a jam, maybe once every 1,000, well, every couple hundred nails. you may have to clean out a jam. Make sure you oil it pretty good. And it works great. It's lightweight. You can use this all day long. Trigger has no safety, I don't think, on this, which it doesn't feel like it, but it does work. One thing I like about it, I'll go close up. If you look at the very tip, there's no rubber thing here. There should be. And I went back and made sure that, oh, I'm talking loud, I'm close. I'm sorry. That I'm not supposed to be one there. There should be one there because it mars your wood sometimes. You just got to barely touch the wood and then fire. It'll work great. And here's how you adjust. This is how you adjust right here what size nails you're shooting. Works great though. I do like it. Next one. Ooh. This is a combination 1-inch stapler, and then a also shoots staples and also shoots brads. I normally use it for staples. It works great. No problems with it. You got a little window here. You can see what you're shooting. Mine are dusty because they sit out, and they shouldn't. You shouldn't have these sitting out. They get dust inside, screws up the mechanism, then you're having issues. But it does work great. It shoots up to 1.5-inch brads. 18 gauge, works perfect. Use this all the time. And see, now this one here, if you can see, has the little rubber thing, so it doesn't mar the wood. So I use this one a lot. I have a couple of more, so just hold on a second. I'm looking. Don't leave me yet. I can't find it. I don't know. I think my wife has it inside. But I do have another nailer, and I don't see it here on my workbench. I thought I was using it a couple days ago. Oh, here it is. I do too. Okay, don't leave. Don't run away. We got two more. Like I said, I think I have every one they make. This one is my favorite nail gun. It's actually, this is my oldest. This is probably 15 years old. It is a 1-inch, or goes from 1/4 inch to 1-inch brad nailer. Use this for everything. This has never failed, never clogged, never jammed. It's dirty. It's been paint on, spit on, crapped on, you name it. It's been dropped from a ladder on the second floor. So it's never had a problem with it. 1-inch, love it. Best nail gun I own. And you can adjust it right here on this, how deep you want it to go. Another gun I love, this is the stapler, crown stapler. Works great. No issues with it. It is a little loud though if you ever use it, but works perfect, never jams, staples are good. I've screened porches with this. This is probably only 2 years old. I've done my porch and several other porches with it. My wife uses it all the time for crafts and stuff. Reupholstering things. Works great. Can't complain about this. Just make sure you oil everything. Works great. So, if you're in the market to go to Harbor Freight and buy air tools, do it. Never had a problem with the air guns. Never once. So, except for the one. I don't know. Maybe it's a bad design. Who knows? Maybe the Japanese guy or Chinese guy who developed it just had a bad day. I don't know. But anyway, it works good. I highly recommend their air tools. Their air hoses are excellent. Now the rubber ones, I get the rubber ones. They work really good. So if you're interested in getting air tools from Harbor Freight, I highly recommend it. I've used really expensive nail guns, and they perform just as good as these. So why spend $199, $200 for a nail gun when you can go get them for $35, $40? And works perfect. Never had a problem with it. Hey, the house is still standing. The nails are pretty good. The nails are kind of... Oh, if you're going to use a finished nailer, make sure you get cement coated nails if you're going to make a deck. I don't use nails on decks anymore. I haven't in years. Probably 10 years, 12 years since the last time I hammered a nail into a deck. I always use double... God, I hate that one. Shit leaves your brain, you know, when you're talking. But I use a double galvanized or stainless steel. That's it. Because the new wood will rot that stuff right through. People use zinc, and I tell you what, 2 years, they're no good. So, always use double. What I just said. or stainless steel. Galvanized, double galvanized. I use double. I don't use single. I use double, and I use stainless steel. It's a little more expensive, but you know what? Your deck's going to last you for at least 20 years until the wood dies, and then you got to go redo it anyway. So, good luck. God bless. Have a great day.